Hello, it's Peter Goon. It's day 46 of programming every day, and today I was experimenting. So for this project, I want to do things more correctly. So before I actually choose like a tech stack, I want to make sure that it supports like all the features that I want in the application itself. So the feature that I was trying to mess with today is the toggle feature. And this is something I kind of like completely ignored at the start last time. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to cut any corners. So today I was just experimenting with some packages. And thank you, ChatGPT, for writing all this code because I didn't want to read all the documentation for it. But what's it called? What I realized is with this package, it like you gotta like dig into like Mac OS's like internal stuff to get it to work, which makes sense, right? Because we're using like operating system APIs to like hide the window and show the window. But one thing that I noticed, and I gotta investigate this more, is that like it's kind of slow and it's like laggy, right? And that obviously that's because it's like stupid GPT code, and I got to figure that out. But the one pro is it's possible, right? Like whatever I want, like is supported by this, and pursuing this could be fruitful. But will I be able to actually improve the performance? Because if I just spam it a lot, right? Like it's pretty laggy, and it's not what I want. And I kind of want it to be like every input shows and hides it like instantly. And will that be possible with this tech stack? That's what I got to figure out before committing to it, right? Because I don't want to end up like before with like 700 lines, 800 lines and just like restart. That would freaking suck. So yeah, that's what I did today. And I think I need to continue experimenting with this and with what other features do I need? I think that's the main one that I should figure out, because everything like all the text editor stuff I like kind of proven to myself that yeah, it's possible. In terms of building the GUI, I want to actually like wireframe it and design it before I actually code anything this time, because I want it to look a certain way, right? And I don't know why I didn't do that before. I do know I was lazy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did today. Stupid blue window. But yeah, I vibe coded like all this. I'm not gonna lie. Because, and then there's this thing, PyInput. This is the library that I'm currently using to listen for global shortcuts. So we like create a hotkey, global hotkey, and then there's like a listener, and that listener is just a background thread that's just always listening for this, right? Yeah. So the main thing I got to improve on is being able to hide it. And I also don't, okay, so for example right now, right, the hidden window isn't shown, but sometimes it is. It's like I haven't been able to figure out why it's in my dock, in my alt tab area, and why it's not. I'd rather it not be there, right? I want it to just pull up when I press like that, exactly like this, right? Where I'm pressing Command Shift P and this window is popping up and going away. That is what I want the behavior to be like. And I will continue investigating and experimenting until I get there. Right, bye-bye.